What's going on out there in YouTube and Rumble land? Oh, and FYI, Rumble, there's a metric shit ton more videos on my YouTube than there is on Rumble. Just FYI. But anyway, what's going on, guys? Getting ready for this full moon in Aries. I think that's what it was. Full moon in Aries. I think that's what I watched today. I'll double check and get back to you guys on that one in the next video. But whatever it is, it's happening on the 6th. So, fun times. But, like always, sorry, that's just the way the camera's set up because I don't feel like getting out my water bottle, setting it up, and this, that, and the other. But thank you for all the likes, shares, subs, donations, this, that. Well, I don't care what you're doing. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it all, no matter what it is. I do not care. Likes, views, shares help the channel, and let's face the facts of reality. Everybody needs $1 or $2 in their pocket. So, let's see. Now, since eclipse season is technically over, let's see if we can't get back into the semi-half-assed normal swing of things here, called life. Because, wow, that was an interesting ride for the last month, that's for damn sure. We made it, but it was, in fact, an interesting ride. Plain and simple. I'm glad it's over, that's for goddamn sure. Whew. Tell you what, that was 7 of Wands. Yeah. Kind of fell at like an impasse, a standstill. Like right smack dab in the middle of the fucking chaos in general. 5 of Cups. In reverse. We no longer putting as much energy into the past. Are we starting to sit here and realize and understand that that uneasy feeling? I mean, look, is that in essence like not the daytime you and the nighttime you coming in together as one? I mean, that's a fucking badass card myself. Never had the moon card come out in this deck. Not that I can recall anyway. But yeah, no, it's like almost like the old meets the new. And the odd is what's helping you to go down that smoky trail, to understand that going through what you're going through currently is, like I say, everything is meant to be, everything is meant to happen. 3 of Coins. Yeah, you're listening. Some of you are here at the Queen of Coins, understanding value. Some of you are there. Hate to say it, but most of you are not at. You guys are barely understanding the value. Kind of like the person that I'm sitting here helping. She's slowly learning the value. So very slowly learning the value. It takes time. It takes energy. It's not something that is... Rome was not built in a day. And depending on what kind of life you've had, 7 of Pentacles, in reverse. Huh. It's almost like I'm being drawn to the hourglass because the arrows are pointing down, so I'm going to take the arrows pointing down as a sign of what's to come. Okay, we got the Four Swords. Not surprised to see the Four Swords. Justice, okay, okay. And the Four Wands. And like I just said, did I not just say that the arrows were pointing down to something? Yeah, no, the Four Swords. You're starting to grasp a hold of concepts a little bit better. Starting to see and understand what's going on. You're sitting here and you're, you know, whether it be a tower moment or whatever it was that made that light bulb go off, that light bulb went off. That was what was supposed to happen. We got the Ace of Wands, and we got the Two of Wands, but we also have the King of Cups. We got the Six of Wands, or the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse, okay, cool. I can hang with that. But that's Six of Swords in reverse. Yes, you're coming into it, but why are we just coming into it, though? That's my question. Because we have the Two of Wands, the King of Cups, which is you understanding that you have to love yourself, because that King of Cups is looking at that Two of Wands. So it's like you're going through that door currently. You're understanding. It's funny on how this self-love BS works. First, you have to understand the concept. Okay. Once you understand the concept of what's going on, then you can start practicing it. That's why I say affirmations work best, because you can throw them on at night while you're sleeping, and bing, bang, boom. I mean, you could try to do it. It's not easy, but it can be done in a conscious mind, but I would strongly, strongly, strongly recommend not doing it that way. Five of Cups, or Five of Pentacles before I cut. Sitting there watching everybody go the opposite way. Okay, that's fine. That's yank, yank, pull. That's old news. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. That's what we want to see. I'm not worried about everybody else, and you shouldn't be worried about everybody else either. Plain and simple. You know, I ain't worried about the ones. I'm worried about the have-tos and the got-tos. The Three of Wands. Yeah, you're no longer worried. You're starting to get no longer worried about everybody else, and you're starting to understand that. You're starting to understand that everybody else is just that, everybody else. You're not looking at everybody in the same light anymore. You're understanding red flags. You're sitting here. The Three of Coins in the upright is clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse. There's no more indecision. There's no more, okay, I'm going to have both my swords out and be blindfolded so I can sit here and bitch, piss, and moan. Six of Swords over that over that Queen of Coins. Yeah, you're moving into calmer waters. You're starting to understand how to move into calmer waters. That's the most important issue right there that you're fixing. You're able to comprehend what's going on and how it's going on and all this fun shit. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You're starting to come to. You're starting to come to. It's starting to sink in. It's starting to click over in your head. Starting to sit here and understand as you slowly see, you know, your face is slowly becoming visible. Judgment in reverse over Four of Swords. Yeah, exactly. You're coming into it. Don't get cocky. Don't make the same mistake everybody else makes. You see that fucking shit? That shit, them damn things did a fucking backflip. We got the wheel in reverse. Yeah, justice for ending a cycle. Ace of Coins over the Four of Wands. Ace of Coins is in reverse. Yeah, you have to you have to make the money. 11:33 just passed. You have to make the money before you can spend the money. And Fool in reverse over the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're coming into it. You're understanding how to be the fool. You're understanding what it takes, in essence, to be the fool and be in that fool energy and, you know, knowing to have oh, fuck. Knowing to have boundaries, know how to set boundaries, know how to stick to your boundaries. The High Priestess. Okay, in reverse over learning self-love and going through that door. Yeah, that's not really an intuitive thing. That's more of a, you have to understand your worth and your value and everything else. So yeah, no, this is all going to be 3D work. This is all going to be, with the Knight of Wands, you're learning, you're understanding. You're sitting here and you're going, oh, that's why that is. You're understanding this on a completely different level. And Six of Swords, you're moving. It's a slow process because, I mean, for fuck's sake, look, you have fucking 6 swords in your fucking boat. I don't give a shit who the fuck's with you. You have 6 swords in your fucking boat. You think 13. You think you're not going to be taking on fucking water? Please. It's going to be a slow process. It's nothing in this moment. That's funny. That's funny. 13:33 when I pick up the phone. Just FYI. Let's leave all this shit back to the way it was. Yeah, that King of Cups and that Two of Wands, both in the upright, with the fucking High Priest fucking clarifying it. Yeah, no, that's nothing to be worried about. This isn't an intuitive exercise. This is physically getting sick and tired of being sick and tired and standing up and doing something about it. This is, you know, understanding what triggers you, understanding staying away from triggers, understanding this, understanding that, being the bigger person, taking the higher road, you know, understanding what the hell's going on. So, sorry peeps, but you have to understand yourself before you gotta give to yourself, and you can't even give to yourself. Chariot. That's why you're at a standstill. you got to sit here and you got to learn to do for yourself, like me. Okay, I've tried panhandling. It don't work for me. It don't work for me at all. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's understanding how to love themselves, following the truth, and getting out of that wounded warrior energy. I can't panhandle. I don't have the right look. I don't have the right attitude. I would rather work for my money. What do you think I do here? I work for my money. You got to start somewhere if I'm starting a business up. Do I not? The Devil in reverse, followed by the 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no, universe is showing you something. Are you paying attention? Just saw the 10 of Swords. Are you paying attention? Are you too focused in your trauma? 5 of Wands. Yeah, the universe is showing you the way that you're not going to be fighting. The way that shit needs to be going. It's just like with me talking to my cohort. Plain and simple. I have a game plan set, but like I told my cohort, unless the universe sees fit to bless me in ways that will help in our little next adventure that we're going to be doing, then it's going to have to be done the hard way. So you have 2 ways. You can either, do it the way you need to do it, or you can do it the hard way. She's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. Queen of Cups. That's why everything was in reverse, because you're understanding, you're learning. You're having to sit here and unlearn what you know about yourself and relearn what you know about yourself. And upgrade. Basically, you're upgrading your software. I just say you're upgrading your software. Completely upgrading your software. Somebody's getting an upgrade. Somebody's getting an upgrade. King of Swords in reverse. You're learning. You're learning. That's why you're not going anywhere, currently speaking. You're learning. We are in, see, you have to get a lesson, learn it, then apply it. Get the lesson, learn it, then apply it. And you're getting the lesson, you're learning it, now you're going to be applying it. It all comes in stages. Rome was not... Come on, let's face the facts of reality. How many of us are hard-headed idiots? Honestly, how many of us naturally speaking, we're so used to going the hard way, it doesn't even really faze us anymore. So, look at it from that standpoint. Look at it from how can I sit here and make this easier on myself? Why do you think I'm constantly on the post side of things? Hey, if you guys can, not necessary, but if you guys can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? I'm learning on how to ask for help. I'm learning on how to become vulnerable. I'm learning that I can't do everything on my own. Learning the lesson, adding the lesson, doing the lesson. So, 1919 on the clock, my peeps. And until next time, namaste.